Tanae and this is Beauty. We're going to be doing a quick little favorites video for the month of January 2021. This is the first monthly video I think I've done since October or November last year. I didn't do one for December. I just did like my yearly favorites and didn't bother doing the monthly, so this is the first one that I have done in a little while. I have some nail polish in here. I have some skincare. I have some makeup products. So let's go ahead and get started with skincare first. I have some exfoliating pads here, and then I have a body wash and lotion that I'm going to talk about. First, let's talk about the exfoliating pads. This is the e.l.f. Super Brightened Peel Pads with Brightening Alpha Hydroxy Acid. I think there were 30 in here. It's these little square kind of cotton rounds, and you take them and you put them on your face, and it helps to exfoliate and to brighten. I use these on the days that I do my weekly exfoliation, but where these really shine and where I've really loved using them is on my feet. On days when my feet just need a little bit of extra attention, I take one of these and I rub it all over my heels and anywhere else on my bottom of my feet where I feel like they're a little bit drier, and the next morning it's just, my feet are so much smoother, they're so much softer. So even if I don't repurchase this for my face, I could definitely see myself repurchasing this as a foot treatment. I absolutely am loving them for that. The next skincare items that we're going to be talking about, these are body care. These are from Renpure. It is the Hemp Oil Moisturizing Body Wash and the Hemp Oil Moisturizing Body Lotion. Zero sulfates, parabens, dyes, gluten, phthalates, propylene, or glycol. So these are vegan and they are cruelty free. If you guys been following my channel, you know I have dry skin, especially in the fall and the winter. In the winter, it's even more so, especially on my back. In this area right here, and then down in the middle top part right here gets extremely dry and sometimes really itchy. I get eczema here and now on my body too. So I have been like searching for a body product, body wash, lotion, something to really help moisturize and hydrate. I was using tea tree oil for a while, and while I did like it, the last couple of tea tree oil products that I were using just did not do what I needed them to do. I felt like I was not getting the results that I wanted to get from them, so I decided to try something new, and I saw these in Walmart. Like I said, this is hemp oil, just 24 fluid ounces. This is such a nice formula. The hemp oil, you can tell that there's a little bit of oil in it when you're using it. It's not a straight sudsy soap. You can tell there's a little bit of oil mixed into it. This actually moisturizes my skin. It doesn't dry my skin out or strip my skin. A lot of the body washes that I had been using or trying in the past were stripping the moisture from my skin. This does not do that. It actually puts moisture and hydration into my skin, and I am definitely loving it. The other one is the Hemp Oil Moisturizing Body Lotion. This body lotion has been so nice on my skin. First of all, they smell so good. This has been super hydrating, very emollient. I take this after I shower and I've used the body wash. You know, towel dry off. I rub it all over my body. I focus in this area and around my back area where I need the most attention, the most love, and it just makes my skin feel plumper, softer, smoother, more hydrated. If I'm starting to feel a little dry or irritated, I just take a little bit of the lotion and I rub it in that area, focus it wherever it is that I am needing it. This lotion has been so nice for my skin. It has worked wonders. I have definitely seen results and felt the difference in my skin. This is something I would definitely be repurchasing. I have a little less than half a bottle left of the body wash. The lotion I've been using a lot more of, so I am pretty much almost out of this. This will be going into my empty soon. Whenever I go to Walmart, and I did get these from Walmart, they were inexpensive too. They were like $5.98 a piece. I paid like what, $12-13 for the 2 bottles combined. Whenever I go to Walmart this weekend, I'm definitely going to be buying another one of these. I'm thinking about trying some of their other formulas too. There was a argan oil, a shea butter, a eucalyptus, and I saw a couple of other formulas too. I definitely want to get another hemp oil lotion, but I'm also thinking about trying some of the other formulas, maybe the argan oil or the eucalyptus. I do have a eucalyptus oil from Dr. Teal's that I like to use too. Sometimes I'll use that one in combination with this one from Renpure. I'll put the Dr. Teal's on first, and it's just very cooling and just very calming and soothing, and then I'll put the Renpure hemp oil one on afterwards just for a little extra hydration. But yeah, these two products combined have just been amazing for my skin. The next thing that we're going to be talking about are nail polishes. After this, I have a few palettes and then one blush. Like I said, this is a pretty small collection of favorites this month. I'm on a, not necessarily a low buy, but a lower buy. I'm trying to be a little more smart when it comes to my purchases. I'm trying to be a smarter consumer where that's concerned. Like, we're trying to move later on in the year, and so I wanted to make sure that whatever purchases I make are going to be things that I'm really going to want and things I'm going to want to use. I don't want to buy things just for the sake of my channel. I want to make sure that they have some kind of meaning to me and I'm going to get some kind of use out of them. I'm not just going to sit in a drawer and collect dust. But let's go ahead and talk about these nail polishes. I have 6 here. There's one more that I really like. It's kind of a coral peachy shade. I'm not sure where I put it. It may be on my vanity, but I think I have like 12 shades total. I just pulled out my favorites. These are called Eye Glow. It is a 3-piece set. This is the box that it comes in, and you get 3 different shades in them. I get these from my favorite place in the whole wide world, the Dollar Tree. So you will get 3 in a set, and so they average out to what, 33-35 cents each. I absolutely love these. They're very opaque, so usually one coat works just fine. This one, the little neon green one, and then this one right here, which is kind of a metallic green. These two you're going to want to do 2 coats. They're not as opaque as the rest of them are. These are some of my favorite ones. This is a metallic-y purple. This one I absolutely love. And then this one is kind of a soft pinky kind of a shade there. And then this one is more of like a fluorescent bright pink. And then this one is a red. It's just slightly pink, but it's more red. Like I said, I absolutely love these. They're opaque. They dry really quickly. That's one of my favorite parts about these. Within 30 minutes, they're dry. After about an hour, you can start using things with your hands. Is the finish like super long lasting? Are you going to paint your nails with these and it lasts 2 or 3 weeks? No. The finish usually lasts about 3, maybe 4 days if you're doing a lot with your hands. If you're not doing a lot with your hands, like you're not scrubbing and doing all that stuff, it can last you about a week. For me, nail polish is not that big a thing. I have no desire to spend $20 on a nail polish. For my purposes, for someone that's on a low budget, these are fantastic. They do exactly what I need them to do. If these are the only nail polishes that I have in my collection, I'd be perfectly happy. I have 3 eyeshadow palettes that I want to talk about and 1 blush. The first palette that we're going to talk about, this one is from Nomad, is the Iceland Fire and Ice palette. I absolutely love this one. This packaging is absolutely beautiful. This one is, as the title says, this one is themed for the country of Iceland. All the Nomad palettes are themed for some country, different city, some place that they visited, some place that they would like to visit, has some kind of meaning to them. This one is themed for Iceland, and it is absolutely stunning. The shimmers in this palette, y'all, they are gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a few so you can see. This one is called Gallows and Lava. Look at that. Oh my god, that is so pretty. You see that? Smooth and creamy. Nomad has a really unique shimmer metallic formula. This one is Hell? H-E-L, I think that's what that says, which is kind of a red, kind of a velvety shade. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to swatch one more for you. Which one am I going to swatch? I'm going to swatch Valkyrie's, which is this purplish shade right here in the corner. The palette has these really pretty imprints in it. I'm trying not to mess them up. I want them to last as long as they can. But as you can see, oh my god, those shimmers are just absolutely stunning. They are so gorgeous. The next palette that I'm going to talk about is from Shroud Cosmetics. This is the Beautbean X Shroud It's Freaking Bats eyeshadow palette. First of all, you guys, the packaging is on point. The little bats, I love the color story of the package. And this palette, it's cardboard, but it is weighted. This is not like cheap packaging. There's a mirror in the inside, and there are 9 shades. This is what the color story looks like. This is a collaboration between Shroud Cosmetics, which is a small independent brand. Up until recently, Shroud Cosmetics was owned by, it's owned by one person, but at the time, she was the only person that was making the palettes, and she was hand pressing them. She just recently got an actual press, which instead of her like actually doing it by hand, she now has an eyeshadow press, so she can do that now. And they're moving into an actual office space so that they can make more. and actually produce them faster. This was in collaboration with Beautbean, Betty Jean. She's one of my absolute favorite smaller YouTubers. I absolutely love her channel. She has these really beautiful, gorgeous, blown out eyeshadow looks. Whenever I try to do this type of looks, I just look like I have an eye infection. My eye shape, they do not work on me. I have tried, but they look absolutely stunning on her. When I saw that she had this collaboration palette coming out, I was so excited for her. She deserves it. She works so hard. And this color story, this is Betty Jean. These murky, grungy, gothic type shades. I mean, this is 100% her. I am going to go ahead and swatch some of these as well. I'm going to swatch Sam, Zero, and Creme. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch those shimmers. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. So absolutely stunning. This one right here, this is one of my absolute favorite shimmers in this entire palette. These shimmers are so creamy. They are so smooth and opaque. I don't even need to use a glitter primer or glitter adhesive with these. They look so nice going on. They're so shiny. I'm actually wearing the palette right now. I filmed this for an IGTV look that should already be up. I'm going to go ahead and swatch a couple of the mattes as well. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my god. This already is one of my favorite palettes for the year of 2021. I can already tell you, whenever I do my yearly favorites at the end of the year, this is definitely going to be on top of that list. The last palette that we're going to be talking about is from Colourpop. This is the Big Poppy palette. So it's the poppy flower. That's the theme of this one. This one was actually launched in December of 2020. The first time that it was launched was in a vault. It was a duo. It was this one and then the Little Ray of Sunshine palette, which that palette came out I think in September. But they did a vault with that one and this one combined. So I went ahead and got the vault because I didn't have the Little Ray of Sunshine palette and I had been wanting to get that one. So I saw that they were doing the two in the vault and it was like 30% off. I just went ahead and grabbed it. It was like the best, financial discount option as far as deal. The best deal. Just trying to find the right word. It was the best deal to go ahead and get it in the vault. But this palette is absolutely stunning. The only reason why I did not put this in my 2020 favorites was because I just purchased, I just got it. I think I got it the second week of December. So I hadn't had a chance to really play with it enough to say whether or not it was a favorite or not. I wanted to give it a little more time. I did an IGTV look with this. It was my very first IGTV, which was it was okay. It's my first time ever doing an IGTV. I'm learning. They're gonna get better as I go along. Right now, the quality is but like I said, I'm learning. This color story, which as you can see, are really pretty deep, rich orange tones. This is my color story. You guys know I love orange. This is an all matte palette. There are no shimmers in this one, but I find that when I take, what is this? One right here, Day Trippin'. When I take Day Trippin', which is the lightest matte in the palette, and use that in the inner corner, it actually works really, really well to brighten up the inner corner area without using a shimmer or metallic in that area. It is really, really pretty for that. But all the shades in here, really, really deep, rich orange, very, very pretty. I absolutely love orange. I love coral. If it's orange, I'm probably going to get it. One of my favorite palettes is the one from Nomad, the Cartagena Magica palette. That one came out right before the Iceland Fire and Ice palette. It's an orange palette. So usually if it has oranges in it, I'm more than likely going to get it. But this is what some of those mattes look like. Very pretty, very pigmented. They blend really, really well on the eyelid. I have definitely been enjoying this palette. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then the blush that I'm going to be talking about, this is called Out of Sight. This is actually part of a collection with Big Poppy. A few weeks after the vault with the Big Poppy and Little Ray of Sunshine was launched, they actually launched a full collection with Big Poppy, and it had palette, 2 blushes, some lippy sticks, I think some Luxe glosses. I can't remember exactly. I didn't buy the full collection, obviously, because I already had the palette, and the lippy sticks didn't really excite me. The only thing that looked interesting to me is the blush, obviously, because it's orange. Like I said, there are 2 shades. There was a lighter orange, and then this one was the deeper orange. The lighter one, it's okay. It's not my favorite. That one does not show up on my skin as well as this one. If you have deeper skin tones, I would go with this one. I would not go with the lighter of the two shades. That one, I built up and built up and built up, and it still did not show very well on my skin. This one, however, all I had to do was take just a little bit, just the slightest bit, tap it onto my face, and it actually blended really, really well. I don't know if you can see it on my arm right there. It's not showing up as well in a swatch. Blushes sometimes don't show well in a swatch, but on the face, it's just really, really beautiful, warm, orangey tone. Just looks absolutely gorgeous. It's not a matte. There is a little bit of shimmer in it, but it's just slight. It's not glittery. It's just slightly luminescent. So your cheek is not like flat matte. It does have a little bit of glow. Usually I like a straight matte blush, but the glow in this one is so subtle, it just makes you look really, really healthy. This is definitely one of my favorite blushes so far. This is probably going to be one of my favorite blushes of 2021 as well. We will just have to see. And that, guys, was my favorites for January 2021. Like I said, I didn't have a whole lot of new products to talk about. I haven't really gotten a whole lot of new things in my collection, just a few things as of recently. Sometimes I'll have old favorites that I revisited that I would talk about, but that also was not the case for this month. That may change in February. We'll just have to see. But if you like these types of videos, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, you're not already subscribed, and you would like to be subscribed, I would love it if you join the family. We're slowly growing over here. And if you want to be notified of any videos maybe going up in the future, just be sure to tap the notification bell down below. You get notified each and every time. Be safe, guys. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.